Rent in Manhattan has just broke another astounding record. The overall average rent for Manhattan right now is more than $5,000, but still, many people come here to achieve their American dream. So, how would people manage doing that? I will now ask the Central Park, and I will ask people from different neighborhoods in New York City about their renting experience. Let's get started.
I pay 1,400.
Right now it's 3,600 for two people, so 1,800 each.
1,800 now.
Pay like 2,600.
Like a little bit under 4,500.
More than a third.
40% maybe, 35%. Yeah, I think that's a lot.
A little less than 33%.
It's 50%.
Yes, I have two roommates.
I do. I live one roommate in a one bedroom.
Yeah, I have one roommate.
No.
Live by yourself?
Yes.
In a studio?
A one bedroom.
No, I live in a studio by myself.
Yeah, I like it. It's nice. I like the neighborhood. It's really pretty, close to the park, which is why I'm here today. And yeah, not too expensive. Like for Manhattan, it's pretty affordable. But yeah, it's a bit more than I wanted to be paying, but it's good.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. You know, a little run down. New management came in, kind of hiked the prices up. That sucked, but you know, we got a new boiler for it. Apartment itself is great. So yeah, I mean, no complaints on my end, but you know, it's classic New York living. It's definitely not worth what you pay.
Yes, I'm happy. I'm always happy. Or I'm always trying to be super happy because I was in a different situation years ago, but I'm always trying to be happy whatever I have in the table. Yes, the city, possible the country. In fact, I'm moving the next month to Miami for more network, and also I'm planning maybe after that leave the country.
So I think that it takes up more than a third of my take-home salary, but I allot like 20% of my salary to 401k savings off the bat, and then I don't spend too much on clothes or shopping or anything of that sort. So I think just naturally I'm not someone that just spends a terrible amount of money. So I know rent is going to be my biggest expense, and I know I put away the money I want to save, and so I just budget out how much I have to spend freely.
Because before to move here, I saved some money, and now I'm combining a little bit in the beginning. But now it's more comfortable for me just to be prepared 2 months, 3 months ahead before the rent is due.
Yes, I am financially independent. I did more tech work full time for a few years, so that helped me save up money. And now, yeah, I work two jobs, two part-time jobs, so not too crazy. But I'm also potentially going to be looking for new jobs. Yeah, just working. Luckily, I have paying jobs.
I wouldn't say I've achieved financial independence, but I would say I'm not worried about the trajectory of it. I think I'm happy where I'm at now, and I know I'm not going to live in New York for a long time, so I know I'm spending a lot of rent now, but it'll be okay long term. I know if I lived here permanently, I would be very worried about it because the rent's so high.
For now, yeah. I mean, like, if I get hit by a bus, like, I definitely don't cover those medical bills, or couldn't. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, I think we're making it pretty well out on our own. I mean, I interned throughout college. Like, I guess I worked in high school, but like that doesn't really like get you towards that. But yeah, no, I just like interned at a place I liked, and then you know worked there enough that they let me stick around. You know, there's like the classic like you know make your own coffee, don't go to Starbucks. I think that's all bullshit. Yeah, just work as hard as you can.
Financial dependence? Probably not.
Really? You only live like in a pretty. No.
Yeah, but I guess like I'm still not financially free yet. Still have to work. That's like the next step.
Do you have a goal for that?
A goal?
Yeah, like what age do you want to achieve that?
I have no idea, honestly. As soon as it happens. Ideally, like before 40. Yeah. To achieve that, just learn. I feel like there's a lot of resources out there people are not aware of. And yeah, it's like I don't know, it depends what your goals are. If you want to just like retire early to save. If you want to like get rich, you don't get rich by saving money, you get rich by making more money. It's a mix of both. They work in tandem, but investing is probably your surefire way to reach that goal for sure. Research real estate, stock markets, crypto, and definitely just like increase your income, get a good like emergency fund first, and then you can start putting money away into other stuff.
No, I'm always looking for something else.
Do you have a goal for that?
For sure, I'm planning to retire 45 years old.
45?
Yes, if it's possible, it's my dream.
Horrible. It's really awful. It's too expensive and so competitive. And the landlords and management companies and superintendents and everything, it's all so complicated. It's way overcomplicated and should be simplified and should be cheaper. So there's a lot of scamming going on. I think it's a bad situation, but luckily I have an apartment now.
Oh, it's definitely very challenging, very steep. A lot of it is difficult because the demand is there, so landlords are going to make the rent as high as possible. So it's ultimately going to be, if it's rent controlled, then that'll be what will keep it down. But otherwise, prices will keep going up if people want to keep living in the area.
It sucks. I think everyone's on board with that. Yeah, I mean, people weren't making money like they were, but rents are still going up.
I mean, I haven't looked at it recently, but when I moved here a year ago, it was pretty crazy. I was like touring apartments that had like 20 people just like on the spot, and they were like doing bidding wars and stuff. But I'd imagine it's probably a little bit better, but it's probably still pretty crazy.
I think everything is kind of expensive, but you have some good transportation. You have some opportunities to meet great people in the city, talented, and also maybe you can expand your network.
My current stage of life, probably not. I do like the city a lot, so I'll probably stick around.
Yes, I'm saving some money and I'm planning to travel somewhere and discover new spot to live.
Honestly, I would like to move somewhere cheaper. I just like New York a lot though. So like, I'll probably be staying in New York. I've considered maybe some European cities, but New York is it.
I think I'd just leave New York because I don't want to live in a huge city like this my whole life. I like being closer to the ocean, closer to nature and stuff. Otherwise, I really enjoy the city while I'm here. The main concern would just be getting out of kind of the concrete jungle, so to speak.
I mean, I can't really with my job. I work like in person 6 days a week. That just doesn't make sense. Like maybe I could go to Hoboken, but like not much different at that point.
Based on those interviews, people are really working their ways to save up and budgeting to pay for their expensive rent. And it seems like even if your rent takes up about 50%, there's still a way to save up and achieve FIRE. So remember, FIRE is raising a rich. If you work hard, plan early, keep learning, and save up. So that's the wrap for today's episode, and we hope you'll learn something new and was inspired by those stories. Until next time, keep chasing your FIRE dream.